What's up, guys? So today I'm gonna be making I'm gonna start making videos on basically how to play certain champs in certain roles. I'm basically just gonna be going through ranked, just solo queue, not playing with anybody else, and I'll be playing. I'm gonna try to play a different champ about every game, and I'm gonna explain pretty much how you should aim to play them, like what you should try to do, what role you should try to fill as a part of your team comp as that champion throughout the stages of the game. And I'm just gonna basically be explaining my thought process as I'm playing. And basically, I'm just gonna try to help you guys become better League players. I've been going through a rough patch. I am currently climbing up Plat 4 again. I was Diamond last season, made it to Diamond 5, and then quit playing because it was a cesspool, but I'd like to make it a lot farther this season, hopefully. I think I could make it to High Diamond at least. I used to play on some pretty decent teams. And I played against Insect in ranked 5s back in season 3 and beat him, so if that's good, then I guess, yeah. So I'm pretty decent at the game. I have every champion. I can play about every champion effectively, at least at this level. I'm plat. Once I get back to diamond, I'll probably stick to ADC and mid. But so yeah, pretty much. I'm just gonna be uploading videos on how to play certain champs. And so right now I'm playing Taric. Currently, his Q basically heals you and anybody you have your W on, which is a little shield that you can pop on anybody you want. So your W is a shield that you can click on anybody, and your E throws out a stun in a line from you and the person you have your shield on. So if your ADC gets grabbed or something by somebody, you throw a shield on them, and then stun everybody in front of them, hopefully keep them from dying. Right now, this looks pretty rough. The Bane and laning phase is usually pretty rough, so nothing new there. Put my shield on her now. Our top lane Singe has been warning us that he's going to die 10 times, and he is currently starting to fulfill that promise. So I think, late game we definitely have this, okay, that was a weird heal. Not sure why she's, yeah, as Taric, pretty much, you're not going to want to engage as much as you're going to want to stop your ADC from being engaged on, I would say. Which, that did not turn out well, because she spell shielded my stun. Dodge that hook. Hecarim's coming in for a cheeky little gang. And nothing. So, yeah, we have a Gangplank, Taric, Bane, Singe, all gods late game. So pretty much what we're going to want to do is just try to survive laning phase, do some damage control, die at least amount of time as possible, because we just want to scale pretty much. Them, they have, Lee Sin's all early game, Sivir's really good late game, but TF, another pretty early game reliant champion for snowballing. So pretty much analyzing what your team comp does better than the other team comp can really help you kind of straighten out what you're aiming for and the best way that you can go about winning the game you're playing. So like, I'm playing Taric because I think he's ridiculously strong with his ult, being able to make your entire team invulnerable for 2.5 seconds. I think that is fucking nuts. but it has a pretty long delay, so you're gonna have to be pretty tactical on when you use it. This Singe is currently at level 2. That's gonna be really easy for her spell shield whenever she wants. I don't know why she wants to fight so much. Alright, so I do pretty good damage. Taric's passive makes it so whenever you use an ability, your next two auto attacks do a bunch of extra damage. And they also reduce the cooldown on your abilities. I really want to get this. I don't know what this vein is doing. Oh no, TF. Okay, it's ultimate. Oh no, she flashed. No. It will be in. It will be in action now. Alright, so that turned out good. I didn't die. I don't know if she didn't have spell shield up from Heck Room or something, but I was really expecting to die right there. Heck Room, hopefully he lives. Oh, that's bad. Oh, he's dead. He didn't auto him. Oh, no red buff. Oh, that's a fuck up on his part. Alright, so that's the start of the comeback right there. It's 1-6 now. But you can kind of expect Singe to die a lot early game. That's what most Singe do, but they still end up being really relevant just because of how tanky they are. So, yeah. It takes a little bit for them to scale as well. So, as long as he's farming well with these deaths, then we should be alright. It's not, we're not too far behind now. I'm a fan of the never surrender mentality. Because I have won some pretty ridiculously lopsided games in my time. And she thought I had to stack up. I thought I did too. This Vayne is going ridiculously aggro. So, a good thing to do when you're trying to influence the game to the best of your ability with support is to analyze how good you think the ADC on each team is, because being in solo queue, it's kind of a toss-up. One ADC is bound to be better than the other one. And basically, so if you can see blatantly that your ADC is playing worse or has worse positioning, stuff like that, than their ADC, it's best not to fight or only take really good fights and just kind of play defensively and damage control. Because if you can play right and get a bad ADC fed, or even just farming well, then you can make a bad player have a good game and still end up winning, even if the other team's just genuinely better. I think any game is winnable. As long you can always do something better, though. There's a lot that you have to consider when playing even support. You're carrying just in a different type of way. I like to play supports that have at least some CC. I like to play supports that have a lot, like Braum, and Leona, Alistair, things like that. Because CC is one of the easiest ways that you can influence the outcome of a game. Like, if you can CC, if you can pick out who's doing the most damage on their team and just CC them during a team fight, then they can't do anything. And they're not able to carry if they can't output any damage. Alright, so this is turning out really well. Okay, there's this thing. Oh, the stun under the tower. Oh. And we didn't even get him. Oh. Oh, that was bad. Should have dodged that. So we're playing pretty well. This Vayne is very blatantly not playing well. She's tilted something, but I need to adjust to that. So I just need to basically protect her to the best of my ability and not like go ham on trying to zone out their ADC. GP did have ult. That is ridiculous. He could have had a triple right there, maybe.
My heart is filled with starlight. I give it freely to all.
So their team, I have some honestly. Their team is very early. I'm sorry if I sound tired, especially for the first video I'm making. I'm just aiming to be informative at this point. Whether or not I lose or win, it doesn't really matter much to me. I would love to stream. I love making, like, I stream sometimes, and that's why I say I love making League content. But my internet isn't even close to good enough to handling it.
The mountain's mysteries are known.
So I think making YouTube videos is what I'm going to start doing until I might be able to afford better internet. And I just love watching other people like G-Bay and Foxdrop on YouTube and being able to try to better myself. I don't know what that condemn was. Like, that was the worst time to condemn. She pushed her away as Tekker also basically saved her life. I'm maxing stun just for the cooldown. The damage doesn't really mean much to me. I just want the cooldown to be lower so I can stun people more often. Alright, so that worked out well. Because I got my ult off just in time to where Vayne wasn't able to die. Okay, this is bad. Vayne also got a kill out of that, which is great. I'm gonna throw down a ward here, because when first drag's Infernal, you have to be very cautious, because that is the most snowbally drag there is. I mean, arguably, Mountain Drake could be snowbally too if if you have like a siege comp with a Caitlyn, maybe a Ziggs. But having Infernal early, it tilts people too. Like, it's just a big deal. I don't know why this Singed is trying to fight. It's kind of odd. I think I'm gonna go Iceborne Gauntlet next. I like to go a really utility-based build and not so much on just being like a straight tank. I like to get things like Banner of Command, Zeke's, Iceborne for the slow. Is it Zeke's still? Is that still what it's called? Yeah, Zeke's. I like Zeke's a lot for the crit, especially on people like Vayne. She went PD first item, which is really weird. I think the Runaan's Vayne build is fantastic. Alright, please let me get that. Alright, so this Vayne is really questionable with when she likes to go around. Okay, that's awkward. Try to make sure. Oh, sweet and sour. Easy, man. And wow. Wow. Okay, you got him. You got him. Alright. 3 for 3. That's could be a lot better, but it could be a lot worse. This Vayne's also CSing kind of poorly. She's 19 CS under, which isn't a massive deal, but that's a good bit. But she does have, this Sivir has 0 kills and she has 5. I thought Sivir had a kill. So this Vayne's probably pretty ahead right now. Yeah, that hacker was out of mana. There's really nothing you can do about that. I'm just glad he got the kill on Lee. Lee could have waited and just let the tower kill him and not died, but he got greedy. Another thing that I forget when I play Taric sometimes is that, like, if I shield somebody for a gank or something, I'll forget to put my shield back on my ADC. They just got infernal, which is bad. TF just ulted back mid. He isn't ganking much with that. Alright, this Vayne just decided to go ham and take a lot of tower shots on top of it. I mean, I'm not complaining. She got the kill. Oh. Lee just kicked her away. They might not get either of us. So. Wow. That's really. I'm 0-1 and 11. That's really good. I had not even noticed. Yeah, Taric. This just goes to show how strong CC is. Like, that's pretty much all Taric brings. Is a little bit of healing, a little bit of shields, the massive ult, and the stun. Which I'm also maxing on my CDR because I like to do that as soon as possible on almost every support I play. That's CC based, like Thresh. Thresh especially, I like to be able to hook as much as possible. And Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank is probably the easiest. If you really are dedicated to support maining, wow. Throw down these mad shields. This is really weird. My exhaust just came up. She has no more. That sucks. We're playing this really well, though. Like, we were diving past their inner turret at 18 minutes. That's pretty good. Yeah, we get ice more off of that. Does that really already max out my CDR? It shouldn't. 20 and 10. Yeah, alright, there we go. It was 40 for a second. That's odd. Yeah, like our team started scaling. We were down 6-0, I believe, and now we're up 18-13, and we're taking fights like this and dominating. So yeah, that's just the power of knowing what your comp excels at and playing to your strengths. Because we were able to just wait it out. Although Vayne didn't really want to wait it out, she went very aggro early, which is kind of not advisable against, or in a situation like that where our team comp is so late game based and theirs wasn't. But we still scaled harder and started playing a lot better later on, which also made a huge difference. If you would have used my stun appropriately. I don't know why I tried that. Alright, so that was a mess up on my part. Taking a lot of magic damage. Yeah, I thought Bane was gonna go hard right there, but that's so my bad. She was gonna go hard into that 1v5. I kind of had faith in her, which is sad. That's why I tried to help. But in any situation like that, it's always better to just let your team just go be stupid. This is solo queue. Not everybody's going to be a god. They're going to think they can do it, and they'll completely overestimate themselves and die horribly. And just being able to prevent that extra death by not following them in there can be the difference between winning and losing a game. Uh, Getting Baron, being able to push down mid, getting into, everything like everything just makes a massive difference. Like there's just little mechanical and kind of macro based decisions you can make like that that can really influence a game without really being able to see it.
We see beauty in the stars, and they see beauty in us.
So I'm just gonna put a little pressure on the mid right now. I didn't see main that was up there. I only saw the Rise and Lee portraits on the minimap. I should have checked. I thought it was just them. I'm already pretty tanky though. I need some magic resist. I'm probably gonna get a locket this game. This shield is pretty useful, and the aura for the magic resist. Because a lot of people in solo queue, again, they don't know how to itemize. Some people have like cookie cutter builds that they go every game and they can't adapt. And so getting things that help your team out with shields, resistances, stuff like that can help a lot. Assist, yes. Come on, Lee. Another thing that you should do as a support that I have not done is, one, I have not gotten a sight stone, and two, I have not gotten my sweeper upgrade, which you should do as soon as you hit level 9. Because being able to deny vision while keeping vision up on your own with the sight stone is big. But the lost vision from the sight stone doesn't mean too much right now because I kept my warding trinket. But if you switch to sweeper, you should definitely get a sight stone.
Fear the darkness.
So right now, I'm pretty much just gonna stick by whoever's doing the most damage, which seems to be GP. And I'm just gonna try to keep him from dying. So he can stay alive and he can put out as much damage as he can have. Put the ult down so we can die, no worries. And we get out of clean. This is pretty much a one game. We played this really well. This rise actually hurts a lot. I may be able. Alright, so Vayne. I'm going to be careful. I have faced the mountain up, stun, shield, everything, so could be alright to take a little skirmish here, especially with Hecarim around. Right now, we should definitely be taking dragon. We need to get better dragons on the map. And we should be able to take the little, even little things like Cloud Drake makes a big difference in the long run. Just being able to give your team an advantage no matter how small it is, that other team doesn't have. was pathetic. And this Vayne is so ham. With flash and ult. She got some ult out of that. Alright, so right now, I'm gonna stick with going for Locket because I want that other 10% CDR too. Buy that for the instant MR, because that Rise does hurt. Nice. Oh, that's for sure. Sacrum hurts though. We're just gonna have to let this tower go. Letting go of a tower like this instead of trying to defend it when you're obviously just gonna die is another little thing that you can do. Just giving up more kills when you're gonna lose a tower regardless in this situation. I've seen too many people just try to defend stuff like that and just die for no reason. Just give some extra gold. See, the value of CC. Stunned her too. It's just so easy if you can just lock their damage dealers down and just let your team do the work, because everybody wants to be the carry, but it's honestly, it's a lot easier than people think to just let other people do the carrying as long as you can set it up. See, this was very questionable. We went very ham there. I mean, it doesn't make a huge difference, but especially if Gameplan just wants to roll in and tear shit up. Holy shit! See, that's the late game I was waiting for. Alright, got Locket now, that's gonna help. And then I want more MR, but I also want items that are gonna benefit the team. So I just want to I want to buy things that let my damage dealer survive as long as they possibly can and put up the most DPS as possible. So I got shield, slow. Now I want MR, but I want something that's going to benefit the team too. I don't know if there's anything else I can get Mikhail's for. They actually have a good bit of playing goods. They have a good bit of harvests too that I can kill, so I'm gonna go for that. That's wasted CDR, but it's not really that big of a deal. A lot of support items have the extra cooldown reduction. You'll end up going over the cap anyway. This is pretty much the perfect score that you want to go for on supports. Like, I haven't died a lot, and I have a lot of assists. And I'm still worth no goals. I haven't taken any kills. But I'm helping the team a lot. I'm having a lot of trouble. I'm really tired. I'm sorry if I keep stopping in the middle of what I'm saying. But it is 7:30 a.m. and I have not slept. I alt-tab to check for that. And that I could have probably saved there. Singe got a kill though, which is bad because he's worth gold again. He's dying a lot. His farm isn't even really spectacular, but he's pushing a lot, which helps. As long as even if you die a lot, you can still be very useful to your team. You just gotta make sure your deaths are for something. It's pretty much right here. I was just trying to stall as much as I could. I don't know why our team was trying to fight that, but our minions are pushing him pretty hard. I was just trying to keep as many people from dying as possible, sacrificing myself, but they got Lee out of it, which wasn't worth it all. They could have just left with Baron. Oh, they got Baron. Damn. I did not even notice that. I could have swore we got it. Oh, this Vayne has no off button. That is something you should not do when you play Vayne, unless you are basically ghosty. So right now, what we should be doing to end out this game is we should be taking this air drag. We have gotten very shitty drags this game. They got an infernal somehow. I don't remember. I was first. I was first shot. We were behind. And then after we got ahead, there's 2 air drags because that's how it works. What we should be doing right now, seeing as they have no towers, we should just be farming jungle, putting down wards, and taking objectives outside of their base until we can get picks or siege the inhibs. Which we do want to team fight with this comp a lot. So I want to get my Mikhails before the next fight. I want to be able to save somebody from the TF stun. Mikhails is another item that I don't see a lot of people buy on support before Diamond pretty much, when it's such a great item. Okay, our team is not playing smart at all. I guess it's just gonna get this, but it's gonna take a long time. He's not even gonna get it. That's disappointing. Oh, his Easy Rock got it. Nice. Yeah, Mikhail is a very useful item. So a lot of people don't get Mercurial either or QSS if the team has a lot of hard CC. And being able to save somebody from a stun can, again, be the difference between winning and losing a game. Our team actually wants to quit. Or, nope, it's Vayne. That is a typical Vayne player. I hate to stereotype people who play certain champions, but this Vayne is acting like a Vayne. This Singe is not with us ever, which is very, very annoying. He's 1-9 currently. He's pushed a lot, but he's pretty useless. Okay, Vayne, calm the fuck down. Vayne should be coming with us to take these inhibitors right now.
The mountain reveals the harshest truths.
They know we're coming, but they've got 3 dead. Thresh and TF are up, and neither of them can stop us. Okay. Alright. I lied. TF has a lot more kills than I thought. I thought he was really weak, actually. Our team needs to not fight 3v4. But the same is, again, a typical game player, very cocky. And we shouldn't be winning these fights, but this is Platinum 4, I believe, as I've dropped quite a bit recently. But I'm going to start playing seriously every game, stop screwing around, hope I can maybe make it back to Diamond this season. High Diamond if I'm lucky. But solo queue is a lot about the teammates you get, but you can't. There is a lot you can do to influence how your teammates play and how much impact you have on the game. So, last item, I might just go GA. I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm just trying to be pretty much a damage sponge at this point. Hopefully this game ends soon, so I have somewhere I need to be. And that should be good. I'm really glad we won that game. We've been losing way too much today. But I feel like that game was a pretty good indicator of what you can do on support to maximize your chances of winning. So I know I made some mistakes and everything, but I hope everything that I said was informative, and I hope it helps you guys play better, and I hope you learn something from this. Thank you guys for watching my first video, and I hope you have a good day.